Let's look at macroeconomic markets, still handling topic 2, which is measurement of economic performance. So the macroeconomic markets, we have three, and the first one is product markets. Yeah, product markets, they're also termed as goods market or output markets. So this is where the exchange of the final goods and services takes place. It's generally referred to as gross domestic product. Like the buyers of these are the four macroeconomic sectors: the household sector, the business sector, the government sector, and then the foreign sector. They are the buyers in the product market. There is exchange of the final goods and services produced. And the seller of this production is primarily the business sector. So in the product market, the seller is the business sector and then the buyer is the four sectors, because a business can sell to another business. Yeah, the buyers are the household, the business, the government, and then the foreign sector. Then the second market we have is the financial markets. Yeah, financial markets. The commodity exchange through financial markets is legal claims. So legal claims, also known as financial instruments, they represent ownership of physical assets. We have capital goods and others. So in financial markets is where financial instruments are bought and sold. We have things like shares, bonds, debentures, that are all here in the financial markets. And because the exchange of legal claims involves counterflow of income, those seeking to save income buy legal claims, and those wanting to borrow income, they sell legal claims. In case someone like wants money, they sell shares so that they can get money. And those who want to save money, they buy the shares so that they can save their money in shares. Someone who wants money will sell debentures, and someone who wants to save money will buy the debentures. And that is what happens in the financial markets. It's where financial instruments or legal claims are bought and sold. Yeah, financial instruments like the shares, the bonds, yeah, and all that. And the last market we have is the resource markets, also known as factor markets. The services of the four factors of production are traded through resource markets. So resource, like they sell the resources that are used in production. Yeah, resource markets, also known as factor markets, are used by the business sector to acquire factor services needed for production. So they are used by the business sector, but it's mainly the household sector that provides those resources. For example, human resource, which is labor or employees, they come from the household sector. So the business sector has to pay the household sector for the resources they get from them. So payment for these factor services generates income received by the household sector, which owns the resources. Yeah, and that is the resource markets or factor markets.